The next balloon creation you're going to learn is the sword. No matter how good of a balloon artist you are, little boys always want to play with swords. So what you're going to do here is you're going to inflate the balloon almost all the way, about 7 or 8 pumps. Tie it off. You still want a little nub there because you want room for the twisting for the sword, but the more inflated you can do this, the longer the sword, and boys all like bigger swords. So you start with a basic twist, a 1-inch bubble right there, and you have to hold that. Now we're going to do a loop twist, what I talked about earlier. So you're going to grab about 8 or 9 inches above that spot while holding it, and you're going to make a loop, fold them together. You make a loop right there, and then you pinch where that twist is and on the other balloon, and you can take this whole loop and twist it. That's the loop twist. That's the first part of the sword. Now what I do, this part's a little complicated. We haven't done this yet. You're gonna make a bubble chain. I hold this hand to where it's sticking up underneath, and you're gonna make 4 or 5 small bubbles, about inch and a half. So you start with that one. That one's 1. Now I kind of hold it. You have to hold it, otherwise it'll come out. And I use my pinkies and my ring finger here to make the other twist. So another 1.5 inch bubble right there. Now I'm running out of room. My hands can't hold all the bubbles, so I just push it up. I just have to be holding this first one and this last one here. So I make another bubble, and watch, I push it up. I don't have to be holding those as long as I'm holding this one here and the end one right here. So I'll make the 4th bubble, and just to show you again how I don't have to be holding these, I'll do a 5th bubble. I usually only do 4, and so you have your 5 bubbles. Now you can let go of this, and you just hold the ends, and the tension will keep these bubbles in line here. And you can take the end of the balloon and push it through this loop here. And you pull it through, and that makes your sword. This is the point of view for the sword. You inflate a sword almost all the way. I do about 8 pumps for the sword. Now you start out by twisting a little 1-inch bubble. Now you do a loop twist, about grab above that twist about 8 or 9 inches, and then grab that section and bring it to that original twist. Now you're going to do a loop twist here, pinch there, and twist those together, so you should have that. Now what I like to do is I turn it upside down, so this is up, and I hold this palm up. Now you're doing a 4 to 5 bubble chain here. So what I do is I twist about a 1.5 inch bubble. You want them all to be the same. Now you can't let go of it, otherwise it'll come out. So I hold this with these fingers while I grab with my ring finger and my pinky the other ones to make the twist. Make the twist there. Now I can't really hold another one, it's really hard, so I push them up. So I make the 3rd bubble. See how I push them up? I don't have to be holding all the bubbles, just the end 2 so they don't come up. So I push them up. Some people push them down if they do it the other way. Make another twist, and just to show you again, I'll show you another one. See how I push them up? And I'm not holding these ones yet, they're still staying because I'm holding the ends here. I'll do a 5th bubble right here. Now you can let go and take the end of the balloon here and push it through the loop here. And I pull it through kind of slowly, so you can kind of watch. See, this is going to be the handle here. You don't want to pull it all the way through, and then you can run your hand along it if it's not straight, and then that is your sword.